Hi, I'm Mercedes Gonzalez from Global Purchasing, and today's Tip Tuesday is about counterfeiting. Well, it's not a funny matter. It's just so out of control that, I can't stand it anymore. So, retailers, what are you thinking? I mean, there's so much stuff that you're posting that is legitimately bogus. But designers, I like to start with you because, again, I'm hearing more and more about how you can protect your designs and copyright your designs and you can sue people for your designs. What nobody's telling you is that you can't actually protect your designs. I mean, a slight variation and it's somebody else's creation. This has been going on for decades, for centuries, since the beginning of time. So the idea is to relax. Somebody is going to copy you. And while you might not think it's a form of flattery, it actually means that people are watching what you're doing. Now, how can you protect yourself a little tiny bit about that? Make things that are so incredible that you can't possibly make them cheaper. Or how about this? Learn to copy yourself before somebody else does. But here's the bottom line. If you are truly a forecaster, somebody that is a visionary, somebody that is making things really just beautiful and special and unique, by the time that somebody waters it down, you've already moved on to the next thing. So just let it go, design what you can, make the money that you can, and move on. So retailers, what are you thinking? I was scrolling through Instagram the other day and I came across this. I actually private messaged the retailer and asked her if they were vintage earrings, and she said no, that she had bought them at a legitimate store. Legitimate, I'm going to use that in quotes because a legitimate wholesaler is not going to sell what is a blatant knockoff. So here's the bad news, and I know it sounds a little drama, and I love being drama, but it's the truth. You can literally go to jail for selling that pair of earrings. Not only can you go to jail, but they can confiscate everything in your store and fine you up to $100,000. Now, is it really worth it? It's not. Here is another example. Don't you love this? They actually named it designer dupe. I mean, even the retailer knows that they're imitations, let's just say, or inspired by a better brand. It's not the point that you're selling illegal goods. The point is also that it cheapens the whole store. It makes it look like everything you have is bogus and not legitimate. Even when you're bringing a new brand, people might even consider that part of the mix of counterfeit of somebody else. And this is my favorite. Here's a new vocabulary word. Ready? Trademark infringement. That means you're taking a trademarked product and varying it just enough. And there is so much of these Rolling Stones lips, which are trademarked and owned by the Rolling Stones. So if you decide to use it and Mick Jagger calls and wants his lip back, you can be in a lot of trouble. So retailers, don't do it. Don't buy imitations, don't buy counterfeits, don't buy legitimate knockoffs. Stay true to yourself, support the independent designers, and we can all make a very nice living. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe, huh? And maybe even take one of my master classes. You know I have one coming up in LA and one in Dallas very soon, and of course, always in New York. Thank you. Have a great one.